Y'all don't really hear me though. What? What? Okay, you know I'm finna do this real quick. Here. Yo, Sunday Market Outlook, who's ready to smack shit up this week, man? $5,000 week last week. We here to double it at least this week. At least double it this week. All right, man. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got here. Let's make sure Alexa off. Make sure y'all can see my screen. Bam. Okay, what's up, y'all? Here, let's look at the trade sinker. The cockpit. This is what my week was looking like last week. Took 60 trades. So Monday, did we? I had losing days these days. I didn't know. Made 2 bands on Tuesday. 1.5 on Wednesday. And mind you guys, this is 3 funded accounts. So this is not 1.5K on one funded account. It's divide 1,500 by 3, and that's what the trade was. And then Thursday was 8, 13. So this is just my 2 top step accounts. So when we go to cockpit, see my 2 top step accounts and my 1 Apex funded account. So these 3 accounts are linked. So whenever I take a trade on this account, which is my 2 top steps, whenever I take a trade on this account, it's copied to my Apex funded. Bam. This, oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We had a rough start to these funded accounts. If we go back to December, I started trading it December 22nd, and it's rough. Started my first week off negative $600. Then my second week I added $500 more into the red. So I was negative $1,300 to start these funded accounts. So I had I had $600 risk to go before I blew them, but that was never an option. We made all that back in just this week. As you see, every day is green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Made all that back. Give me that. I stole that. It's like 6ix9ine said. Give me that. So, let's look at US 30, MYM, futures, US 30 on the CFD or Forex side. So obviously, we're in a bullish trend. We're making higher highs and higher lows. So we are focusing on opportunities to buy the market. Beautiful structure. US 30 has some really nice structure. Just marking off the higher highs and the higher lows. Bam. Okay. So you see them a little easier. So let's start off with this level of support. Previous resistance was broke above. I think we can move it up a little bit right here. Was broke above, tested as support right here, just really touched it and then took off. So, based off of our Fibonacci on the 4 hour, from this swing low to, if we just go to there and we see it printed on the 23.6, that is not a market structure higher low. It's not a price reversal zone. It is a continuation area, so it printed on it, continued to our negative 27.6. So after that 27.6 completed, we could have dragged our zero to here, and we see that price printed on the 38.2. So this is actually the market structure higher low right here. This is what is holding us up. This is what needs to be broken for us to start selling the market right there. So I would leave my fib on here, and I'm targeting, this is my TP1, and this as my TP2. So I will leave those up there, right? And this is based on the 4 hour, so obviously I want to drop down to like the 30-minute. Because if you're analyzing on the 4 hour, the 30-minute is going to be the time frame you jump to look for your entry. And yeah, like if price were to give me an engulfing right here to close over this area, I would get in it just off of that. But like, it's 5:35, market opens at 6 p.m. But if you trade US 30, you know US 30 doesn't move during Asian. So like, we're really not looking for any moves until tomorrow New York session, which starts at 9:30 a.m. But until then, just keep my eyes on it and see what price is trying to tell me before that happens, because I'm not going to get in any US 30 trades as soon as market opens. But if we did get in this trade though, that's a 1 to 6. Hold on, no. Assuming it closed up here. So 1 to 4 for TP1. And a 1 to 8 for TP2. I'm really excited to see what the market does when we open. So for our US 30, US 30 buys targeting 50,250 for TP1 and 50,830 for TP2. We are dropping down to the 30-minute, and we were looking for a higher low to form before taking it to the upside. And it could drop back down to these levels right here. It could. It doesn't have to, but it could. Some goals for this week. Get a payout on. All right, no. Let me reframe that. My goal this week is to really dial in and make sure that the next 3 trades that I take on my instant funded account right here, this is my account that I only trade metals on, so I'm only trading gold and I'm only trading silver on here. My main goal for this account is to take 3 high probability setups that yield me at least $600 while risking only $200. So I want to take 3 great high probability trades, and honestly, as soon as the market opens, I'm looking for a continuation move on silver. I trade gold and silver on this account on Asian session. So I'm looking for a continuation. If I draw this fib, we're most likely consolidating around the 23.6. 23.6. We didn't print on the 38.2, so like off rip, as soon as I get an engulfing, right to TP2. And then TP2 is in line with structure on this side, which is our all-time high for silver right now. So that's what I'm looking for on silver. Continuation moves. This is beautiful. This is one of my moves. Like anytime I see this, like I'm taking this confidently. And if I get stopped out, which is very, very unlikely, because mind you, we have this, excuse me, we have this impulse to the upside, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in the up direction, right? Then we find a level of support right here. With an engulfing. Like this green candle engulfs the 2 previous candles before it. And now we're creating the first higher low after. And look at that beaut. So like as long as we don't violate here, we're good to take it to the upside. But we still need to really break out of this zone. Or this area. We want to break above it. And close above it to really be able to get enough momentum to really push up to our TP levels without any chance of coming down here to retrace. So that's what I'm looking for on silver. Kind of knock that out. Let's look at gold. Adrian, stop please, baby. I'm finishing up. Gold on a tangent is always like, you're just gold and silver. You should just be looking for opportunities to buy, especially if like you're not skilled in trading. Like don't be trying to sell gold because it will fall. Like anytime it falls, it just straight down, but eventually recovers and smokes sellers. Like if you tried to sell right here, you got clapped. Tried to sell right here, you got clapped. Like your backside is getting clapped crazy if you're trying to sell gold. Like ridiculous. You understand? Clapped ridiculous. We want to see how we react because price is definitely going to push up to here. Like when market opens, high probability price is going to push up to this zone. We want to see how we react at this zone. Are the candles that are approaching this zone strong with a lot of volume with no wicks, or do they have a lot of wicks? Are they struggling to push up? Are they struggling to close full? And on lower time frames, are we creating lower highs to indicate that sellers are about to take over and we're going to drop lower? So yeah, that's what we're looking for. But gold and silver are kind of, they're not exactly correlated, but if one's moving up, the other's moving up. Silver's move was much more vicious though. You remember how silver had like 6 green candles back to back? This only had 3. But still money to be made. Let's look at silver right here, like boom. Butte. We're back above the EMAs too, so like sheesh. Like look. So price broke below our EMAs. So as soon as we see price broke below the EMAs, we're looking for a lower high. And that is right here what we're looking for. Price broke below, came back up, tested it, and failed to break above it 3 different times. Three different times. Boom. So you could have took a sell, short position. Where would I have got in? Shit, great question. That's great. Probably this lower high, to be honest. Just to like really confirm that we're going down. A lot less risk than like if you got in up here. Your risk would have had to be 22 points opposed to 9 to 10 points. So damn near cutting the risk in half. EMAs are dynamic levels of support and resistance. Price uses them just like it does a resistance in this case, and then it drops. But we break right above it, and then we test it as support again 2 times. One here, which kind of looks a little sloppy in the moment. In the moment, it could look like it's breaking back below, but if you give it more time, you see found support right here. Silver, let's look at AUD USD for my lady. This is what she's learning to trade on right now. Moves nice and slow, you know, because she's a beginner Forex/futures trader. So this is new territory, so she just needs to take a little slow. We're above the EMAs, but price looks like it wants to come down to create some kind of higher low to really be able to continue higher, because it seems like it's struggling right here. So maybe we get, that's daily too, like, so maybe we get a sell down to this zone to find our footing to be able to push past our 6-7-500 area. And on the 30-minute, what I say about the EMAs, we broke below and now we're using it as a level of resistance. So like as long as we stay below here, like we would be good to take some sells on AUD USD. For me personally. Because here, right, say we draw a resistance line here. It looks like it broke, but if you go on a daily, that's tested. Time frame correlation. So on one time frame, oh, we broke over the zone. Oh, let me take buys. Clapped. Because your higher time frames trump all. Your daily's going to trump whatever's happening on the freaking 30-minute. You know, so when you come to the daily and you have your resistance line and you get a tested candle, take that bitch for a sell. Especially if it looks like a buy on M30. Oh, buy. Gives you a little bit of profit and then claps you from the back. Vicious. So buy gold and silver and platinum. I'm thinking about trading YM this week. No, I'm not going to trade YM. I'm going to do MYM, but I might do like I might do like 8 to 10 contracts. Cause like my trades are good. Like I have good enough entries to the point when I enter, like, more times than not, my shit is in profit off rip. Because I'm entering on like the 5, sometimes the 3. So, like, I can go heavy and then just put my stop loss in profit. So I don't get, like, if it does come back, I don't lose any money. But if it rips, then I'm making $700-800 quick. Do 8, take off 4, or take off 6, or take off 5 and leave 3 to run. Just think what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do 8. I'm gonna start with 8 this week, but the entries really gotta be on point because there's no room for error with 8. You go negative quick. Like if you do 8 up here, if you take the trade here and then it drops here, that's easily like negative $500-600. But if you enter, this is beautiful actually. Look at this. Perfect higher low that's resting on the EMAs. You get in at the close of this engulfing. Minimal drawdown. You have a couple points, but even with 8 contracts, that's not exceeding like $200 of drawdown. And as soon as that first impulse happens, like you taking 5 contracts out here for like $600-700 profit, and then the 3 that you have left stops at break even and never comes back. Like these indices are so volatile. Like if you get a good enough entry, like sometimes it will come back, okay? But sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll go. Gotta make sure the entry's on point. So that's what I'm doing this week. I don't know if I'll start out like that. I kind of want to get in profit a little bit, so I might just do what I've been doing and stick to 5 and not just do 8 off rip. Because I could also scale in. But I just need something to move. Like, I need to move like this. Like $1,000, $2,000 across 3 accounts. You know, not something like this. I need something like this. I need the BGCs, the big green candles. Did I go over NASDAQ? I didn't go over NASDAQ. NASDAQ, man. All-time highs here at 26,400. But as you see, we are above the EMAs on the daily time frame. We are creating higher lows. So we want to look for buys. We also want to break out of this area. Last time we came to this area, we had a drastic drop. So when we come to this area again, we want to see how we're going to react. But whenever we do break it, bye. I'll see you later. And off rip, we have this big ass engulfing candle on the 4-hour. So the next candle is vital to what the market wants to do. Because if the next candle finishes purple all the way down here, it's a tested candle and we have higher probability of coming back down to these areas. But if that bitch finished green into this zone, that's indication that we're probably getting ready to break it tomorrow in New York session. That's what it's looking like. A higher low form somewhere. And then doof. So I'd look for NAS buys. After our higher lows form, then we maintain above 25,600 area. Any questions? that's all I got for you guys today. Nice, clean Sunday market outlook. US 30s Bay, that's number one. That's what I'm worried about most. I have my metals, have my metal account. Only gold and silver on this account. $1,600 of profit left until $3,000 payout. That will be obtained this week. I don't know if I actually get the bread this week because like I need three days. So Wednesday I would request it. Another business day or two to get it approved. So if it got approved by Friday, they definitely ain't gonna see me till like Tuesday or Wednesday next week. But ain't no rush. You know, see if Atlas pays out their traders. TP1, TP2. TP2 lines up very nicely with this zone. So this is my main focus for tonight. When market opens, this is what I'm looking at because I trade metals during the Asian session. But I'm probably not gonna look too much at it. I gotta something to do tonight. This is what I got to do. 2026 blueprint here. Letter to my 2025 identity. Before you move forward, you must honor where you've been. Your 2025 identity carried you through emotional cycles, difficult market conditions, and self-doubt, breakthroughs, discipline, mistakes, and learning curves. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. Write a letter to my 2025 identity, who I'm very grateful for, who got me to the identity of the guy who's been smacking shit up and really abusing these markets. Part 2, 2026 goals. I got big ones, you already know. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing tonight. It's gonna take a little time, so I might not finish, but still ain't sleep from working like 14 hours. Maybe got like 30 minutes, but that's what I'll be working on tonight. US 30s, I love it. So much money to be made. Look at the uptrend structure above the EMAs. But with all this, like, don't get it twisted. Sells like this should be happening. Like, shit, US 30 be selling, and like gold, when it sells, that shit just drops. So like, if we respect this resistance and we start to create a lower high, like, don't get it twisted. Money could be made selling this shit right down to this level. But we just need to wait to see what the market tells us it wants to do. That's the most important part. But I keep getting sucked back into doing this. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Thank y'all for pulling up on me. Thank you for getting this chart work. I'm taking Adrian to her mother's at. I'm gonna leave here at 7, so I can be back by like 8:30, and then do my thing. And then tomorrow, I wake up, go to the gym. After the gym, I do my live trading session. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do a live, but I'm gonna trade with Albert again, like last Monday, and then start work before I go to my beautiful girlfriend's for the last time. I'm gonna have to sleep over before we start living together and building our lives from this point forward. All right, go look at AUD USD, Aaliyah. Go look at AUD USD. Do your own analysis on it. I know my analysis is clean, but don't just go off what I said, okay? Go look at it yourself now. So US 30 buys unless told otherwise. Gold buys and see how we react at this zone. MNQ buys after a proper higher low somewhere in this area. And silver buys off the continuation, targeting these highs up here. Alright, with all that being said, man, thank you guys again for pulling up to the Sunday Market Outlook with DrewCharts. This one is going to be a good one to replay. I'm going to send this out. I'm going to send this out to some people if they have questions about charts. I'm going to send this video out. This is a good one. It's a great Sunday Market Outlook. Yeah. $10,000 week coming. We doubling Ireland in this. We doubling what we did last week. We did 5.1K last week. We doubling Ireland that bitch this week. 10.2. 10.2 me. And it's not going to be forced. With a little belief.
The market is open.
Oh, shit. Sis, what you mean? Hold on. Run it, come back here. You heard her. You heard her. Okay, market is open. So, with that being said, I'm going to show y'all. It says trading close. Oh, 37 seconds so I can show y'all my pending limits. She said market is open. I said, wait. Run me back. Come back here. Come look at this. The market's open, y'all. What are we going to do? Create that higher low? Oh. We gapped up a little. Oh, we drop off rip. Oh, see, we're respecting that resistance. If we create a lower high, we can... Yo, there's always a move to be had. Like, there's always a way to make money in this fucking market. And if you learn how to read it good enough, you can make money at any point of the fucking day. I mean, it's not recommended with pairs like US 30 because at one point of the day it slows the hell down very bad. Like, don't be trying to get in a consolidating market and get smoked. That's not smart. But money could still be made, is my point. Pending limits, that's what I wanted to show y'all real quick. That's it. So, if I had a pending, we gapped up. So, that means off rip price is going to want to move up. And if we close this right now, that's even more confirmation. So, if we had a pending limit right here, when price comes and taps us in, we would be in for the buys. Take profit would be 2, that would be 427 profit. But you did go from 0.3 to 0.5, it would be 700 while risking 129. Like, that is amazing. And it's hard not to put in. I'm going to tell you that. Like, I want to take a chance. But I think I'm going to wait just for more data because that's kind of more categorized as gambling because I'm literally just guessing. Like, there's no evidence telling me that, because we could just keep moving down and then I lose 150 for no reason. Do I think that's going to happen? No. I feel like we're going to close the gap and then go right back up. But still more of a gamble, I guess. I I gotta be professional. I can't. Even though this candle is gonna go back up this way, that doesn't mean I need to get in right now, right? I said the next 3 trades I have are gonna be high probability. Like, I'd be in right now, in profit, but fuck it. Fuck it. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming to Drew Charts Sunday Market Outlook. It's gonna be an amazing year. YouTube video drops at 8 p.m. My first trade of 2026, taken 9 days ago on January 2nd. It was a beautiful sell on US 30. The editing needs to be worked on, but I'm not thinking too deep. I'm releasing shit, and I will make it better as time goes on. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be out to the public. So, yes, a beautiful year 2026. We're going to make a lot of money. We're going to help other people make a lot of money. We're going to change our own lives drastically, and we're going to help others change their lives drastically. That is the come on. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't have just got in and been automatically in like $100 of profit right now. I mean, I wouldn't have been triggered, but like, shit, bro. Like, come on, guys, huh? I know what I'm talking about. I said the gap is going to close and then it's going to viciously move up. Like, come on. Babe, I should get in this, right? I should get in this silver, right? Adrian, I should get in this silver trade? Yeah? Come. I should get in this silver trade? Yeah? Alright. Hold on, whoa. I have a cat, not a daughter. Wait. Nah, let's just wait for data. It's alright. I don't need to get in right now. I'm straight. Nice 35, 40-minute Sunday market outlook, man. Thank you guys for pulling up on me. Last time I'm saying it, I'm really out of here. I love y'all. And we're going to do one live trading session sometime this week, okay? We're going to go live trading. I'm going to make money with y'all live. Alright, let's get it, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Thank you again. DrewCharts here. The market blueprint coming very soon. The market blueprint by DrewCharts is coming very soon. Alright, peace.